Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to another day of triathlon training. So today's training is pretty easy, so it's a good day. So today is the day after I did a 25-mile time trial. So if you haven't seen that, that's a video, a couple of videos back on my channel. That was hard, so therefore I'm trying to recover today. I feel okay, if I'm honest. All right, the only specific pains I've got, my glutes really hurt. No, I'm not trying to hint that I need a massage, but if you do fancy it, just slide my DMs. Just putting out power, bent over in that TT position. So I'm out for a lunchtime, half an hour steady jog. And then tonight I'm gonna head out for just a 1 hour really easy spin. And the brief is that it's gonna be like super easy. So a real nice little active recovery day. So I think if it was absolutely up to me, I'd probably skip this run, but I have a half Ironman a week on Sunday, so I've got to start getting some run mileage in. I've not broken 20 miles in a week for ages, so yeah, a lot of work to do, but just keeping it easy, little and often. Oh no, it's quite hard to breathe when I'm talking. Let's get this finished off. Run done, 4.16 miles, just under 33 minutes and just under 8-minute miling. Man, I've got some work to do on the running front. That was all right, but I don't know how I'm gonna do a half Ironman run a week on Sunday, but there you go. We'll worry about that when we get to it. Oh, time to crack on work this afternoon then get on the bike. Good evening, out on the bike. Tonight's session briefing is take it super easy. Something like I've got to get off the bike feeling fresher than when I got on, which makes sense. Normally I might try and always ride at a minimum of zone 2, but James, my coach, has been quite strict and said don't. So I'm sticking in zone 1 and it feels lovely. I wonder if like casual cyclists ride like this all the time. I bet they have a great time, but they actually enjoy the sport, hey? So yeah, out tonight on the Revolve, which I haven't ridden as much as I should have. I was hoping to get quite a lot of crits and road races done this year, but obviously not. It handles completely differently on the new wheels. So now I'm running 404s, which are about, I think 50 mil deep or something like that, I don't know. Basically a lot shallower than what I was using on it, and turns so much better, feels more agile, feels great, feels like a different bike. What we're doing later this week, I've got a hill climb in a couple of days, and I'll be riding this bike because my canyon is not accessible to me at the minute. More on this another day. It's not broken or anything, don't worry, but it's just gone away to get me some morale. It'll be back in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I've got like a 2.2k hill climb on Wednesday night, so I look forward to that. And what I have noticed is, I know I'm only doing a little power, but my heart rate is so much lower. Even when I have crept into zone 2, it's not shot up like it was doing last week. I cannot believe the effect that nerves has had on me last week. I just put it down to like nerves and stress of a race. Cannot believe it. I always used to like not believe people when they said that they were worried about a race, but that was the first time I had the feeling of that last week. Weird. Oh. So I've just pulled over to do two things, one of which I've already done, that was a wee, sorry I didn't take you with me, and two was to answer today's question. So today's question centres around training in time trial position and testing in TT position, racing in TT position and so on. All you hear me harp on about is, you know, power in races, power in training, all of that. So I, you know, obviously very fixated on power. So the question basically centres around, why don't I test in TT position? Well, the answer is I do a little bit. James certainly sets me some testing to do a while ago. We haven't really done a proper testing block because my goals are all over the place. So as he pointed out to me a couple of days ago, over the next few weeks I have a hill climb, a 10-mile time trial, a 25-mile time trial, a half Ironman and a 12-hour time trial. Like, that's, for a coach, that's pretty hard to sort of like write a specific plan for. And like, what's the point of the testing? So at the minute I'm just doing a bit of all-round training just to keep my fitness there or thereabouts, race for the next 4 or 5 weeks and then hit the winter training. So I definitely do a lot more testing in winter when I'm indoors more. It's easier to blend testing in with your training program. With regard to actually testing in TT position, well, it's hard, isn't it? It's always going to be less power than it is in road position, or most of the time. So what I'm going to be doing, well, what I have been doing is been testing from rides and from races. So I did a 1 hour test a few weeks ago in TT position on the road. So I used that figure as my functional threshold power for time trials. And then I did a 25-mile time trial last weekend that I might have mentioned once or twice. And again, that power is for 55 minutes, so near enough an hour. So that's worth thinking about for an hour power. I tried to take 2 or 3 different measurements and sort of think about, okay, yeah, was I on a good day? Was I tired? Was I not? Because just taking one test day and letting that that dictate the rest of your training for your training blocks, probably a little bit silly, because you might not have been on a good day, or you might have been on a great day, who knows. So yeah, I should do more testing in time to position, and I definitely will be doing over the winter. But what a beautiful evening. In the summer, who wants to go out riding the bike, doing power tests? I want to be on chain gangs and riding with my mates and stuff, but there you go. So that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it's not been like adrenaline fueled triple backflip dives into a lake, but that is happening tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM.